Usually only winemakers get to have their names on the bottle. But back in 1962, Yalumba started a tradition that has seen the names of a diverse array of people grace our best of vintage Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz. From long-serving employees to family members and friends of the business, the signature honours those who have made a significant contribution to life and culture at Yalumba.
And I actually got the 2006 signature. When it was announced, I have to say I'm not an emotional person, but I was holding back tears.
I was made a signatory. I didn't really expect it. I certainly didn't expect it, but it's a great honour.
There were three of us on the label. It was John Auld and Brian Walsh and myself as the three musketeers who'd worked together really in the formulative modern era of Yalumba.
When I heard my name, I was delighted, but then when I heard I was sharing it with Fry, obviously I was pretty disappointed about that. But
I can't remember exactly how many I took, but they weren't quite enough.
In 1989, which I felt really honoured about, as you can imagine, I was named the signatory, which absolutely came out of the blue. It's like winning the Brownlow medal, I reckon.
The signature year is 1990. We were at a marketing function, as I remember, and that was when it was announced, so I must say I was taken aback.
To have your contribution recognised forever, with that being on the back of the label, is something very, very special.
I'd said when we came to put my signature on a wine, it would need to be a bloody good wine. So the 1990 was exceptional.
Incredibly proud because I said all those people who had gone before me, I considered icons within the business, and I didn't ever see myself like that.
We thought about getting a tattoo with the year, and none of us ever did it except one person. And I won't mention any names, but it was 1996.
I guess I must have made some impact to be recognised for this great honour.
We had a lunch a few years ago at home, and I had Peter Wall, John Auld, and Peter Lehman, and myself, each a signatory. We each bought a bottle of our own wine and sat down and had a great lunch. And I showed Peter Lehman my wine, the 89. And I said, "What do you think of that, PL?" And he said, "It's in better bloody shape than you'll ever be."
We went around the table and variously people said, "Well, I've got 5 cases and I've got 4 cases." And I said, "I've got none, you lousy buggers. I've drunk all mine with my mates."
it's drinking beautifully. It's actually the best of all of them. So if you can get any on the black market, you should go for it. It's very, very good wine.
As the benchmark for the iconic Australian Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz blend, the signature is a fitting tribute to those within the greater Yalumba family who have done so much for the love of wine.
As time goes by, you walk into this room here and you see 160 years of history and names on barrels, and you're quite honoured to think that in another 100 years that my barrel will still be here and my name will still be up front.
I got ambushed. The family had conspired behind my back to ambush me by announcing to close fraternity within Yalumba and some old muckers that I was the signatory for the 2012. 2012 was a great year. We felt as winemakers it was a special year, so I was pretty blown away, I'll be honest. Well, I joined an illustrious mob, you know, the Hall of Fame or the Hall of Infamy, whichever, but it means a lot to the Yalumba team at large. It's something that runs pretty deep, which is lovely, and I don't take it lightly, and I'll enjoy it. But I would say I've got a special key. You know, let's face it. You know, I've got a key to places that other signatories don't. So I don't intend to run out.